The topic of the study is a biomechanical comparison of graft preparation techniques for all-inside ACL reconstruction. Before I begin, I'd like to thank all the co-authors on this study for all their contribution. First, a short background on all-inside ACL reconstruction. The all-inside technique uses a four-stranded graft made from a single tendon that is looped on itself. The four strands of the graft must be secured to each other to become a closed loop structure. Various suture configurations exist to secure the graft to adjustable loop devices, and there is a lack of data to support one technique over another. In addition to the primary sutures used to fasten the grafts together, accessory sutures can be tied over the button as secondary fixation. The purpose of this study is to evaluate biomechanical properties of four-stranded graft prepared in 5 different configurations in a controlled laboratory study. "25 Porson flexor tendons were prepared in 5 different configurations. Simple interrupted sutures, side-to-side fixation, end-to-end fixation, side-to-side fixation with secondary sutures, end-to-end fixation with secondary sutures." The grafts were put through the same mechanical testing protocol, which are the following: preloading at a rate of 1 Newton per second up to 20 newtons. Pre-tensioning phase at 20 Newton for 5 minutes. Cyclic preconditioning from 20 to 50 Newton at 0.1 Hz for 10 cycles. Cyclic loading from 50 to 250 Newton at 1 Hz for 500 cycles. And finally, pull to failure at a rate of 20 mm per minute. Each graft was fixed on both ends with the Arthrex button device, and the graft was aligned along the loading axis. Differences between graft preparation techniques were investigated with one-way ANOVA. It was found that unsecured fixation was the weakest graft preparation, with the lowest stiffness, ultimate failure load, and highest rate of damage. Graft C, which was end-to-end fixation without secondary sutures, showed the highest ultimate failure load, stiffness, and lowest rate of damage. Graft C showed significantly better performance compared to Graft B, which is the side-to-side configuration. Graft D and Graft E, which were secondary sutures, did not provide significant improvement. The failure mechanism for each graft sample was recorded as either rupture at the tendon suture interface or button loop interface. The method of failure for Graft A was tendon suture rupture, while the method of failure for Graft C resulted from button loop rupture. This study demonstrates that an all-inside ACL graft that has its free end secured to the adjustable tibial loop is biomechanically superior to a graft with only interrupted sutures on both the tibial and femoral ends. Adding secondary fixation to the tibial button does not significantly change the biomechanical properties of ultimate failure strength, stiffness, or rate of damage. Although further clinical studies are required to determine if these biomechanical findings translate into differences in clinical outcome, these results may cause surgeons that use all-inside ACL grafts to consider securing the free ends of the graft to the adjustable loop.